Good morning, students. Today I'm going to start the chapter number 4, Analysis of Financial Statement, class 12th. What is analysis of financial statement? The process of critical evaluation of the financial information contained in the financial statement. Means to say that there are various financial statement like statement of profit and loss and balance sheet, and various financial informations are mentioned in the income statement and balance sheet. So the critical evaluation of the financial information which are contained in the financial statement, it is known as analysis of financial statement. Why this analysis of financial statement is important? It is important for the company because they can easily take the decisions regarding their financial steps. What are the financial steps they have to take in future? So to do the analysis of financial statement, various tools are given through which the company can analyze their financial information which is mentioned in the financial statement. What are the various tools? The first tool is comparative statement. Under the comparative statement, there is comparative balance sheet and comparative income statement. Comparative income statement means comparative statement of profit and loss. And the next one is common size statement. Common size statement means under this again the common size balance sheet and common size income statement. It means common size profit and loss. The next tool is ratio analysis. The next tool is cash flow analysis, and the next tool is trend analysis. Now by step, I'm going to start the comparative statement, comparative balance sheet. This is the format of comparative balance sheet. As we have discussed earlier, it is a format of balance sheet: equity and liability, shareholder funds, share capital, reserve and surplus, share application money, pending allotment. Before starting this comparative balance sheet, you have to do the balance sheet which I have discussed earlier in the video. So this is the format: non-current liabilities, long-term borrowing, others long-term liabilities, long-term provision. Like that you have to make the balance sheet. Now what are changes? In this one we have to compare the previous year with the current year. So always remember, while you're doing the question, you will always write the previous year and current year. Okay, then the next column is absolute change, increase or decrease, because we have to compare the information. What is the share capital in the previous year and what is share capital in the current year? We have to compare it, we have to analyze it, and we have to give the information, and we have to evaluate it. What is the share capital amount in the previous year and what is the share capital amount in the current year? Okay, now we have to make the absolute change, either increase or decrease. So for the convenience, the first column I am denoting as A and the second column I am denoting as B. Now C column means B minus A. It means you have to minus the amount of current year with the previous year. Okay, you will get the C column. It is known as C column. For the convenience I am giving as a name C column. Now the percentage, the fourth column is percentage. How will calculate the percentage? That is C column divided by A column amount into 100. Don't divide C by B. Always divide C column, the amount of C column, with the A column into 100. This chapter is very easy. If you will do, it is a number gaining topic. Okay, now I'm going to start one question for you. This is a question from NCERT, illustration 3. From the following balance sheet of J Limited 31st March 16 and 31st March 17, prepare the comparative balance sheet. First, what is the process? First we will see the year. It is 2017 and it is 2016. Okay, share capital, reserve and surplus, current liability, long-term borrowing, current liability, debt payable. These are the information. This is a question and the year is 17 and 16. So how will we start? First, the comparative statement. It is solution. Comparative balance sheet of J Limited as at 31st March 16 and 31st March 17. The first of all, you will copy all this simply as usual. Okay, after that you will write the amount. The first amount is, you will start from 2016 because we have to write the previous year. Okay, the amount is 15 lakh. It is the 15 lakh rupees for share capital, reserve and surplus. 6 lakh is long term borrowing, and 2 lakh is the trade payable. Okay, now non-current asset, that is tangible asset, intangible asset, inventories, and cash equivalent. So first of all, you write all this amount. Here is 15 lakh, 4 lakh, 6 lakh, 2 lakh, and 27. As in the same way, you have to write the 2017 amount, 20 lakh, 3 lakh, 9 lakh, and 3 lakh. Now we have to make the absolute change. So we have to compare the current year. It is 17 current year, it is the current year with the previous year. So 20 minus 15, it will become a 5. 3 minus 4, it is minus 1, but you will not put the minus sign here. For the minus, it is minus, you will putting the bracket. Always remember, don't put the negative sign. If it is negative number, you will put the bracket. Like 3 minus 4, it is minus 1, but in the place of minus, we are putting the bracket. And 9 minus 6, 3, 3 minus 2, 1. Okay, now I'll calculate the percentage change. It is, you have to take, it is 5 divided by 15. 15 is a base. It means you have to take the base, the amount of previous year as a base. So absolute change is 5 and the previous year base is 15. 5 by 15 into 100, 33.33. Then again 1 divided by 4 into 100, 25. Then 3 divided by 6 into 100, it is 50. 1 divided by 2 into 100, it is 50. All in the lakhs. Now again you come for the asset side. The fixed asset, tangible asset, intangible, current asset, inventory, and cash equivalent. It is a figure of 2016. It is a figure of 2017. Now again you compare 20 minus 5, 20 minus 15, 5, 9 minus 6, 3, 3 minus 4, minus 1, but in the place of minus 1, we are putting in the bracket. 3 minus 2, 1. Now I will calculate the percentage. 5 divided by 15 into 100, 3 divided by 6 into 100, 50, 1 divided by 4, here it is bracket, so here again bracket will come. 1 divided by 4, 25, 1 divided by 2, 50. Now it is a total 6 divided by 27 into 100, that is 29.63. So by this you can do the comparative balance sheet.